Hi Pisces, it's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising Pisces, as well as the Feminine's Mars and the Masculine's Venus. Today is May 4th, 2020, and the read is for the first half of May. I've pre-shuffled. I'm just going to shuffle a few more times, and then we'll get going. So for everybody watching, for the best and highest good of all those concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn about Pisces today? Let's clear all negative, dark, and viral energies across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all those concerned, and fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. One more, Pisces. All right. So for Pisces, first half of May 2020, Pisces. Take a deep breath. All right, so first card out for you guys is the Three of Pentacles. And your challenge, Pisces, is the Three of Cups reversed. Your foundation is the Six of Wands upright. And recent past is the Six of Swords. What's crowning your now moment is the Eight of Swords. And what's coming up for you, Pisces, is the Four of Wands reversed. How do you see yourself? You see yourself as the Hermit. And what's around you, or how might others see you? Nine of Wands. What is the block that you need to clear? The Ace of Pentacles, which could be a perfect life of contentment. And where do we end up? The Seven of Wands. And what is the connection to what's left hanging in limbo at the end here? The connector is the Justice card reversed, so perhaps something that's not fair, or you feel it's not fair, and that what's hanging in limbo is the Knight of Cups. Now you will get another card, and you might get more than one card depending on what that next card is. And I'm going to get you to the underlying energies as well, which is the Three of Swords. Let me push this up a little bit here. So you have the Three of Swords, and this is what's below. So I'm going to pull these out for you to give you a little background on what's been going on. All right, so we have the Five of Wands. So some kind of conflict here, competition, fighting, battles, a quest, a game, some kind of competition. And then we have the dependent energy here. So we have the Nine of Pentacles, and then the Ace of Wands, the Death card, and the Three of Swords. So this is all about powerlessness, loss of money, power, independence, or it's just one of your kids, a dependent person. And then a new passion here, new creativity, an end to something, a death perhaps, or just the end of a situation, a relationship, a business, a project, whatever you're doing. And then this is the separation card, or heartbreak. It can be some kind of surgery as well, but let's see where this goes. So feeling dependent right now, which I'm sure a lot of people are. This is the this is the Gilded Tarot, and I'm clarifying with the Rider-Waite Mini, and I'm going to do Oracle cards at the end as well. So let's see why this is. We have, in the recent past, you have the Six of Swords, so that's finding a peaceful place. Perhaps in a separation. The end, or yeah, there's definitely an ending to something. A separation and death. So there's definitely finality there with a new passion, but perhaps now financially dependent because of that separation, but finding peace. So somebody happy about this separation here. The foundation is the Six of Wands, which is about good news coming in, getting attention, success, leading the way, having admirers in a separation. And the central energy for you, Pisces, is the Three of Pentacles, coming together to co-create, work. Can be work, school, church, the art center, you know, coming together at the gym even. Some kind of co-creation place where people come together, and the challenge being the Three of Cups reversed, which can be negative group associations, negative influences, gossip, a third party. Can be overindulging, just not happy, right? Can be underindulging too. It can be being antisocial. And this flew out when I was talking about that, so I have to. So that was destined to happen. So whatever this is, this challenge here, whether it's a third party or negative influence, and it doesn't, not everything has to be negative influence, but the situation isn't causing you joy, but it's destined. You were destined to go through a grieving process. You needed to do this. I'm going to leave these cards out on that one. You need to grieve and then rise above, or come up and awaken in order to come out about how you truly are, or who you love. So let's go back to the Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords the underlying energy for Pisces? So this is about dumping all emotional attachments, things, getting rid of stuff in the house, suffering in silence, stressed out, not sleeping at night, up with headaches, crying, purging, whatever your thing is you're doing at night. You're realizing you have to get rid of all the things in your life that no longer serve you. So there is separation from things there. And perhaps some depression, loss of hope, or a need to heal. Okay, feeling dependent. In the recent past was the Six of Swords. Six of Swords for Pisces. We have the Knight of Wands reversed and the High Priestess reversed. So this could definitely be getting played by someone. After getting played and a secret came out, or not having used your intuition, which is why you got played, or vice versa. But it can be the secret has come out now too about this person. And you chose a new path, and now that's why you're finding peace. So why do we have these Six of Wands in the foundation for Pisces? Six of Wands, we have the Seven of Wands, standing up for yourself. So you have success because you stood up for yourself. This is someone who is in need of help, maybe playing on your kind nature, Pisces, right? Someone who's in need, needing help, money, opportunity perhaps, and you saying no, standing up for yourself and saying no, because maybe they did it already and it's an opportunist, someone who always gets people to do things for them so they don't have to do it for themselves. And that could be somebody you live with at home, a child, but saying no, standing up for yourself and having success, which is good. And then we had the Six of Wands reversed. So before, where you didn't stand up for yourself, now you are. So I'm going to put that back in the deck. The Three of Pentacles is the center energy. Why is that the central energy for this read? There's an imbalance at work, or an imbalance of money, debt. Perhaps people not sharing. They're not teaching and learning, not holding up their end of the bargain. The King of Swords is reversed, and then the Fool. So it's like this one, he was either lying and negative self-talk, or it could be verbally abusive as well. And then here's somebody suddenly free after holding on and breaking patterns. Someone's finally free, and even if they're in front of the King of Swords reversed, who didn't hold up their end of the bargain, they're still free and with an open heart. Like they didn't let that taint them. Perhaps still coming together at work to co-create, or somebody in the past who did you wrong, who you're not going to let stop you from being open with your heart. And that could have been a third-party situation there, or just negative influences around you. So Pisces, why do you have the Eight of Swords there up top? Well, we have the Ace of Cups, we have the Magician, and then the Seven of Pentacles. So it's like maybe the workplace was a prison for you. Maybe you got a lot of attention at work, but that was a prison for you. Maybe you didn't like the attention you were getting. It's this guy, Magician, may have been giving you some love, which you didn't like. Or you did, but it still imprisons you because maybe they're not available, or maybe you're not available. But this is somebody reaping rewards of offering love, of making magic with love. But this also can be the illusion of love. Somebody reaping the rewards of imprisoning others by making them think that you love them. And finding peace from that. Away from that. So then we come up here with the Four of Wands reversed, and we have the Queen of Pentacles reversed and the Page of Wands reversed. So this is somebody who's ungrounded at least, or lost money or had to spend money, and this is someone who's frustrated, uninspired, having temper tantrums, and this can be a mother and child, or it can be a relationship where this person's being more immature, and so this one's acting like the mother and doing most of the work in the relationship, and so now they're moving or they're splitting up a marriage. Or it can just be mother and child, right, where they're unstable in a situation. But then we have the Hierophant reverse. So this definitely can be a breakup in a marriage, a religion, an establishment, any kind of societal norm broken. Or this can be just being spiritual and alternative, having an alternative belief system, not the normal patriarchy. You know, it's not the old boys club. This is moving, visiting a friend, having friends visit you. But again, it could be the end of a marriage, but it also can just be instability in general. And this could be Taurus energy. So we have Taurus. Oh, let's see what the main cards are. In the underlying energy, we have Scorpio there, just from the main cards. Scorpio, Virgo, Libra. And Scorpio's upright and Virgo's upright. So you see yourself as this Virgo energy, or it could be a parent or grandparent who you love very much that's always in your energy. And why is that? Why does Pisces have the Hermit there? That could be just you being a hermit too. We have the Queen of Wands fighting or conflicted or fighting with the Hermit reversed. So Pisces, you can be either one of these. You can have fire in your chart, or you can have Virgo in your chart. But they're fighting or they're playing games, but they don't look like that because this one's reversed. Unless this one's just over-isolating and frustrated and then just playing games because they're isolated, but this one's fine with it. It could be, too, the Queen of Wands on a quest to get the Hermit reversed, who could be coming out of isolation, or they could be calling them a crazy person. Or this person's coming out of isolation, and now that this person's coming out, the Queen of Wands could be picking a fight with them. So you can be on either side of that, or you could be totally separate from that, Pisces. What's around you or how you might be seen is the Nine of Wands, the Wounded Warrior. Here's the Eight of Wands, a lot of fast-paced communications or energetic exchange, the Arrows of Love, expressing your feelings a lot, with the Queen of Cups, and that can be you. And there could be some deception there, or this is a Cancer person. Okay, and the North Node is leaving Cancer tomorrow. This could be literally the Wounded Warrior here. So the Queen of Cups could be the Wounded Warrior, or the Hermit here, or Virgo could be the Wounded Warrior. And you are having a lot of exchange between Cancer. This can be Cancer and or Pisces, and Virgo and or Pisces. So there could be a lot of exchange between you. So it could be a parent, a mother and daughter, or a father and daughter. And then here's this Queen of Wands who's attacking the Hermit. So that could be even attacking an old person around you, or just attacking a Virgo, or someone who's crazy, or feeling like they were going crazy and finally coming out of isolation and then being attacked as soon as they come out of isolation. But there's a lot of communication between the Hermit and the Queen of Cups, which can be you. So you may be feeling at the Wounded Warrior like you can't do anything to help because maybe you're not with them. So we have here the Ace of Pentacles upright, the Five of Swords reversed, Five of Swords reversed, and the Three of Wands reversed. So this is post-war. This also could be an apology. This is looking back at the past, or this is PTSD and people looting, right? After the war, people do some crazy things because they think they're still at war. They're living in the past. And there's the Six of Cups. This is a very close bond. And that could be soulmates as well. Or looking, going back to your childhood about the fond memories. Or your children. Or this positive soulmate energy now that you're looking back with. There's a new life here. A new offer of time, money, and energy. Or a new life offer of perfect contentment. And this is a block for you, Pisces, not allowing yourself to be happy when there's actually real love could be coming in. Are you going to ignore it? The Knight of Cups is coming in to offer love. And are you going to just pretend like it's not there? Or are you bored with it because you're afraid to receive love? This is a really beautiful energy between you here. And it could be somebody who comes back from the past, perhaps that you were at war with, or you have internal conflict about this person. And then we end up with the 7 of Wands upright. All right, so uncomfortable emotions, unable to get out of that feeling, that uncomfortable feeling in your body. With the world upside down, are you feeling like you're in another world when you're with the King of Wands? Or the King of Wands could be you, either way. But you're standing up for yourself, the 7 of Wands. Standing up for yourself, even if it's uncomfortable, with the King of Wands. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles with the Empress reversed. This could be someone offering to help out a parent or a grandparent, an aunt or a boss, but someone who's ill or injured. Or this could be your boss, who's really mean and pissy or bad person, and you're offering help anyway, because you're a good person. But it could just be someone who's old too, like if someone got knocked over, an old person, because somebody else didn't care they were there, or somebody was battling for stuff at the grocery store and an old person got hurt, you know, that's Pisces coming in to help. But this also can be Virgo energy. We have Taurus, and then fire signs there. There's not a ton of water energy coming out here. So you may have very strong fire in your chart, or earth. So let's see here. After standing up for yourself, we have Justice reversed. So there's some kind of injustice or a Libra reversed above you there. That could be a divorcing energy or a break in contract. So we have a dumping of something, letting go of burdens, responsibilities, dumping a load, hurting your back, doing yard work or heavy work. And this is unable to find peace, right? Stuck in your emotions without a peaceful place to go, perhaps. Confessing that you can't handle it anymore and you're stuck. It's not fair. Maybe you did hurt your back, or you feel betrayed. This is a painful ending or ending of pain. Maybe you work in the pain business. This could be massage, acupuncture as well. And this is about detoxing addictions, codependencies, clinging to the past or to somebody that's not good for you. Ending the pain right here. But this is still clinging. Or this is something that's just taking forever to end, never ending. And then we have the Knight of Cups coming in to offer love. So what's that all about? Queen of Swords, talking about someone being released or releasing anxieties and recovering from being in exile or destitute or injured or ill, going back and forth to the hospital or office visits all the time. This is releasing yourself from any kind of feeling left out in the cold or left behind, healing yourself, offering yourself love. Or somebody, perhaps a friend of yours, talking about that or telling you that, or offering love by doing this kind of thing. When the next 2 cards are coming out, you know, when you're feeling dependent or you are a child, you're dependent on someone and feeling weak or needing strength and the courage to go, you know, to find work on your own or to become independent again. And then here's justice. So there is justice, even if it's not satisfying right now. And this could just be Libra and Leo energies here too. So what's coming up next for you, Pisces? What came up next for you? Then you have the 5 of Cups reversed, which is getting over any grief, loss, regret, guilt, shame. This is getting off the fence, getting off the Y in the road, letting go of the past to go forward. So that's great. Someone comes in to offer love, which can be a friend or a family member or someone who actually from the past who wants to offer love here. This is a very strong bond here. This is about overworking, not working, or what you're doing isn't working, but you're getting over it and you're no longer going to do what doesn't work for you. And then you have the Devil coming in, which is Capricorn, or this could be some hot guy, or it can be a codependency or an addiction, or a hot guy with a lot of money. So that could be coming in for Pisces. But watch out, because then we have the Knight of Wands reversed, which could be a player energy. So just because he's cute doesn't mean he's a good person. This could be someone who just wants to play you or just have a one-night stand. This can also be someone with good intentions who falls short on their desires because they're too tired. Maybe they work all the time, or this is someone literally holding back their desires because of money, because maybe family money, they don't want to let go of it for you. And then this is a lot of energetic exchange, arrows of love. This could be someone who had good intentions coming in for you and fell short or was holding back their desires. Just watch out that you can trust them, because that could be a player just coming in for sex as well. Someone with a lot of money, or maybe they're coming after your money. So why do we have the devil here for Pisces? We have the Three of Swords reversed and the Page of Swords upright. This is about healing and forgiving and perhaps spreading the word. This could be a child too. This could also be being defensive, like ready to swing. If you're going to hurt me again, I'm going to attack, so don't mess with me. And this could be someone who treated you as the third party or a negative influence before, who you know, you're not going to just give them whatever they want. They have to prove themselves to you. This could be a negative influence, someone who is gossiping or saying mean things about you or with a negative group. So just be careful of that. This also can be a Capricorn who is healing. And now you're defensive and being unhappy, not joyful, or maybe antisocial, not wanting to talk, but willing to talk. But don't mess with me. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles here, which is ending an emotional cycle of unhappiness or ending a family, because there's a new passion here. And then we have the Knight of Wands reversed. So why do we have the Knight of Wands reversed, which definitely is Sagittarius, because we just had the Temperance card come up. And now, so what is that about that Knight of Wands? Knight of Wands, what's going on there? Someone's coming clean, getting clean. So this could be someone, this could still be a little sneakiness here, but it's not bad like this one. This would be someone definitely coming in to cheat you. This is coming clean or getting clean. Maybe they're getting rid of some addictions, or they're still a little bit sneaky, so you're not sure whether to trust them or not. Maybe they lost money, have a dysfunctional family, or just, this could be money, family, business, legacy, community. They may have needed to come clean about a loss of some kind regarding any of that. Perhaps you lost your job, you lost family members, you lost money, or you had to pay for all your family. Maybe some family member had an addiction and you had to come clean about, had to spend all your time and money taking care of them, so you couldn't come forward. This is about holding your tongue, or family members who are verbally abusive. So, but it's somebody coming clean about that stuff. And then we have the Eight of Wands reversed. So there's clarity in this energetic exchange. So there's definitely arrows of love here. Could be a third party through work, getting new information for clarity, but there's still issues at work and getting along with people at work, or third party through work, or this can be literally losing money at work. Working with the Emperor here. He's upright. Maybe you don't get along with that guy. Maybe you don't trust him. Maybe he's got his sights on you. This is the energy coming up after the Emperor. Something's not working, or you're overworking, or this Emperor's overworking you or not paying you, and maybe they want sex, okay? Or maybe you have affection for them, but they may be deliberating whether they want you. This could be a job too, right? They could be deliberating whether they want to bring you on or not, or want you back at the job. This could be deliberating, holding back an announcement. Maybe they have to wait until the job's been posted for a certain amount of time. This could be making someone eat their words or choke on their words as well, as far as their love relationship, or wanting you for this job. Like maybe you're the perfect person for the job, but they can't tell you yet. There is arrows of love here, though. It's just you might have a past with this person. There's that Ace of Pentacles. That's your block. You need to get past thinking that you don't deserve a perfect life, because this is perfect contentment. Or this is going to be a lot of money. You may be offered a lot of money for a job. Just be sure it's real, okay? So then the underlying energies is the Wounded Warrior coming into this read. So you may have been hanging out, right? Because everybody's hanging out right now in the state of emergency here. Broken, a car that's broke down, broke up, broke through. Canceled trips, canceled moves, a disconnect between partners, or can't see eye to eye, or can't see face to face. And then this is about feeling like a failure or doing things under the radar and feeling very wounded and standing up for your wounds instead of letting go and surrendering. So this is about learning to surrender. And I'm going to pull a couple oracle cards for you guys. In addition to the other signs that came up, in these extra cards here, we have Capricorn that came up, as well as Sagittarius. But Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio were big to begin with. So for Pisces, definitely work is definitely the focus right now, coming together to co-create and find peace, which looks like you're doing that. Getting attention, perhaps leading the way, but feeling imprisoned in some way. Perhaps there's someone at work who's making you feel uncomfortable, but work is good. The challenge is negative influence, or people who around you who may be partying or doing drugs too much, and you don't want to be involved with that. Maybe at home. Maybe you have to move homes because maybe your partner or your roommate's not working out, right? Which can be here. This could be fighting between roommates. Moving, ending a marriage, and ending a work thing. Just it could be dealing with the people or third-party situations. Someone feeling wounded. And you end up standing up for yourself in any kind of injustice, and then being love, no matter what, whether that love's coming to you or whether that's you offering love, getting over it, not doing things that no longer work for you. If a Capricorn works, that's good, but watch out because that's the devil card. So there could be codependencies and addictions here having to do with money, or somebody maybe has their sights on you because you have money. Make sure they don't want to get played, but there is a lot of passion here. It looks like you might have had some history with them. Let's see what's going on here. So it could be friends, siblings, or a lover that's coming in for Pisces. What is your advice? Healer of the ages, that could be you, or that could be a man coming in for you if you're the feminine, or a guy who likes guys. 51 is the King of Swords. Did the King of Swords come up at all? I don't remember. I don't see him. I have the Queen of Swords up there, but not the King, I don't think. Healer of the ages, 51, King of Swords, and then the community. So this could literally be a job, right? This could be anything from, waitressing in a restaurant, right? This is the maitre d' and the waitresses. Or this could be acting. It could be anything. It could be a hair salon, right? What works for you? But it looks fun. And it's 51 and 7, which is the Chariot. And then we have deceit. So this is where you have to watch out. 25 is that Knight of Wands reversed. Okay, so watch out for this deceitful guy. Red is all about root chakra, safety and security. So if you don't trust, you're going to pull in people who are not trustworthy. So make sure you trust your own knowing. Trust what you feel. Woman holding a heart, 44. 44 is the Four of Cups, grounding and integrating an offer of love, perhaps. Also about being bored. But you are all about your heart. That's very Pisces. And here's caring connections. So it may very well be someone that you love, who may not have just shown you their whole self before. Storm warning, so be careful. 10 is the Wheel of Fortune. And there's definitely a twister coming in. This is like the Wizard of Oz. They're coming for you. Don't forget, there's no place like home. And the heart is your home. Remember that. So let's see what's coming up from this twister, since it's like the Wizard of Oz. Right? This is like the wizard. There's your three girls, or the Tin Man, right? The Scarecrow and the Cowardly Lion. And there's the witch. And there's Dorothy. And then that's when she finds home again. So there's a whole story of the Wizard of Oz. There's no place like home where people love you. So just watch out. Make sure you trust yourself. Don't go out mistrusting others, because then you pull untrustworthy people into your sphere. And sometimes people are just wearing a mask, so that doesn't mean that they're not a good person. Maybe you just don't trust them because they hurt you before. Or maybe they're giving attention to everybody, so that you don't feel special. Woman with a heart and caring connections. And this could just be friends, hanging out with friends. And perhaps you have someone who's been going through a lot. Maybe you can help them out and be friends with them. It's mostly positive right there. Then we have the crystal angels. What is the advice for Pisces? Pisces, perhaps got a job or looking for work. Or aqua aura, I want to say aura when I see this card. Healthy communication and relationships. Heart-to-heart discussions and clear, assertive communication help you understand and be understood. So make sure up front you're clear about what you want from somebody. Ready to love again. You've healed from the past enough to open your heart to new love. Trust yourself. Tanzanite. Very purple. And the bottom of the deck here is azurite. You're very purple, very third eye to crown. Deep emotional healing. Your heart is ready to heal from past experiences, and you're willing to devote time and energy toward therapeutic care. Okay? So you're willing to love again. Healthy communication and deep emotional healing for Pisces. Really beautiful. Look how purple that is. It's so purple for this deck. And then we have the KIPPER deck too. I've been shuffling with reversals in this deck too this week, so I'm going to give that to you as well. So let's see what comes up for Pisces from the KIPPER deck. And then we'll be all set. Pisces. Take a deep breath. Pisces. I want to show you this stone. My daughter, the Pisces, found this stone. There's some wax on it, but she found it and it was already like this. It says, "You are not alone." I don't know if you could see that very well. So I wanted to show that. That was found by a Pisces, so given to you. What is Pisces' advice? What is Pisces' advice? Distant horizons. Make sure there's emotions there in which to anchor. Don't venture out into seas that have no water in them, because you're Pisces, you like water. There's a home. You may have issues with your home. You may feel released from a contract at home. A reverse, he's not a wealthy man. Maybe he was a wealthy man, your lover. Let's see. The underlying, I'm going to show you those cards again, but the underlying energy is the coffin. So someone may have passed away, or case is closed, open and shut case, right? It's dead, it's done, dead in the water. Okay. A courtship is not a courtship anymore. It was dead in the past coming into this. So if they come back, make sure there's water to anchor into, right? You want some emotions, you're Pisces. There may not be any stability. Someone may be just released from prison or a mental prison, and someone who was maybe a wealthy man before is no longer. Maybe lost a lover and a community. May have lost everything. Somebody might have lost everything. Okay? So if that's the case, don't judge them for that, but make sure they don't want to scam you either, okay? So make sure that's true. This could also be someone who left a relationship, like an old relationship. Maybe that's why you couldn't come together, because they were still committed in some way. Maybe that's dead and buried, but because they left a relationship, they also left their wealth behind, okay? Maybe there's no emotion right now because they have to recover from that, but you might want to give them a chance. It depends on your relationship with them, whether you trust them or not. Okay, Pisces, I hope that was helpful for you. Make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature, and rise and be loved, guys. Bye.